How's everyone doing today? It's your boy A-Dog TV. That's another day of Gossip TV. Today we're reacting to a podcast panel. They're talking about what has changed in society since women had rights, and also what have men put in society to make life easier for women. So let's see what they're going to say.
It's helping. Is it destroying? No, it's not destroying. Yes, it's destroying. You can answer the question first, then go on these things. But the thing she did is like, no, I don't know. You're talking about just normal independence or whatever. He said hyper independence, which means I think what Jazz would need to do, Jazz, what you need to do was ask him to clarify what is hyper independence, and can you tell me the difference between hyper independence and just normal independence? Not just go on this tangent that you just went on about normal independence and find a way to say the thing, oh man, guys are doing this thing because of this thing and a woman can take care of herself. Answer the question or ask for clarification of the question.
All that word salad you just gave us.
I would think they're helping, because if a woman is independent, she is actively working, she's contributing to society, right? She probably is.
Not right.
Oh, they're not. When women work, they're not contributing to.
I don't think that's the contribution that we need from women. Okay, we don't need more workers.
Oh, so only women shouldn't work? Because
no, I don't think. No, I'm not saying that y'all shouldn't work. I'm saying y'all contribution to working hasn't helped the black community. So do you think that?
Well, the easier thing to say is that should women be able to work? Sure, women should be able to work, but you working is not like part of your role. It's just like could men care for kids? Like actually do a whole lot of caring for the kids? Yeah, they can. Yeah, but that's not your role. So you're doing extra. That's extra stuff. Like that's like your cherry on top. But your role as women's role is to care for the youth, as they're like raise the youth up. You literally are the first teachers of the black community, not you going out and getting a job. That's not. You can get one, but you do know that let's stick with what your first role is. That's your actual job. Just like how men's have an actual job, which is to provide and protect. Your actual job is this other thing, which you just don't want to do. Which you could just say that you don't want to do it, but that's what your actual job is.
Women, do you think that black women working is a net positive or a net negative? Since y'all
it's a net positive, because there are kids out here that need to be taken care of. There are a lot of black teachers.
When you at work, when you at work, who taking care of the kids?
Daycare centers. Wait a minute. There are a lot of black independent women that own daycare centers that help community babies at daycare center. Women working is a contribution to all of society, but especially the black community. And if it's not, then what would be a contributing factor that woman could add to the then? If it ain't us working just doesn't help nothing at all, right? We just are drains on society. Mm-hmm. We are the number one in healthcare work. Number one.
Look at God.
One thing she's forgetting is, see, when a woman gives birth, there's a reason a woman can take a whole year off work. It's not just because of healing, because she just gave birth and she needs to heal. No, it's all about nurturing. But obviously, at the same time, I also hear what she's saying, because when you live in a country that's so expensive, 2 incomes is better than 1, isn't it? And if the man is financially stable, then yeah, the woman wouldn't need to work. But in the same breath, even if the man is not financially stable, the woman still wants the finer things in life. You know, like how the Asians do it. Like, you know, they just work together. The mother raises the kids, and the dad contributes financially what he can, and they make ends meet. They make it work. So yeah, I see a good point out from both of them.
Such a good. God is
Don't do that.
Y'all gotta get Ethernet internet. I don't know why y'all don't
Number
get
one
Ethernet.
in teaching. We're growing up. If nothing. Oh, am I frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be storming out there.
It is, but it is.
Go out and come back in. That God trying to punish you.
It is not.
Shut the f- up. Go out and come back in, Jazz.
I believe it come back.
Okay. That's that Obama
Man, it
outside,
is
man.
not.
You can't trust it.
It is not helping. It is not helping us at all. Just historically and statistically, just by y'all being quote unquote being on y'all the black community as far as marriage has been declining.
Thank you.
Like for y'all to be like, I'm independent. I'm going to school instead of like on one out of 3 women, 1 out of 4 women are getting married nowadays, and that's bad. That's bad. Just because y'all want to be independent on y'all shit.
Yeah, but 1 out of 4. The reason why 1 out of 4 are getting married these days because older women go for that 1 to 2% men. There are good men out there, but older women still want that millionaire. Still want that like 6'5", 6'3", still want that muscle guy. Still like everyone, all the women still want that same person. So when they say, oh yeah, they don't want to get married, it's because they're too high. They're too high. The chest too high. They're not trying to cut their coat according to love. They're trying to see where the money at, and that's real. Feel me?
It's
So
overall.
just off the numbers, it's not helping in general. You can't argue with the numbers.
No, so f the numbers. I base my life
You
off.
can't say the numbers.
I can't. I say numbers all the time. I base my life off.
I
Of
good
what,
now?
yeah, you excellent now.
Okay.
Yeah, I base my numbers off of what I can see. I base my lines off of what I can see. I know for a fact. With the whole women going to work trying to make more money, that was a selfish stake that women did. All right, let me tell you why. Because when women decided to go to work for no other reason than to be fake independent, they took away resources from the children. Now you don't got nobody there who's there teaching ideologies of the family. Now you got the kids dumb as you as the mother, you are the one who's responsible for feeding the kids, the nutrition.
The father is not responsible.
The father.
It's true though. Since women been working and stuff, I probably I don't know. I mean, this generation, I think it's more than the women's fault. There's also single fathers. Women just needs to. When a man says to a woman, "I don't want a child," you just don't force the man to be a father, because if he says he's not ready to be a father, you force him to be a father. And you wonder why he's a deadbeat when the child grows up, because he never wanted it. He wasn't ready in the first place. It's like putting someone in a job that they're not qualified to do. Of course they're gonna do bad in it. You feel me?
Role was defined, and it ain't changed since. Okay.
Oh, the father role was only to go to work and go home and go to sleep, not to rear kids.
No. I'm not saying. Hold on, Jazz. Hold on. I'm not saying that it don't happen.
No, you don't have to. No, see, this is the thing. You don't have to do any of this thing that Jazz is doing right now. Jazz, the father role was to go to work. He went to work. He was also the protector of the family. He was also the one who built the structure of the family. He did all those things. Your job is to raise and nurture the children, and your husband, aka the father, will help you when you need help. You don't need help like at every second with the child. That's what that is. That's called a lady being lazy. That's what that is. So you're being lazy. It's just like if a guy say that he needs his lady to actually go out and get a job to do 50-50. I need her to do this thing. You do? Yeah. The only reason why 50-50 makes sense right now is because my fault. Because what women keep doing. You can't even argue against 50-50 because women do what Jazz just said. I want you to actually do 50% of the watching the children. 50%, yeah, to get your up and go to work. That's this whole thing. This whole thing is very ignorant. It's very ignorant when you hear what happens.
Okay, because the fathers definitely do some of these things. But listen, I'm telling you, you guys had a role, but you guys chose to abandon y'all role to try to do what the man do, and now the kids are left to suffer. Since y'all have started working at the rate that y'all working, you can literally see the decline from the children.
It's interesting you say that because before women were able to enter the workspace, children were extremely remedial. Children were lacking. Yeah, if you look up the history when women were left out of the workforce and weren't able to teach, children were stagnant. They were not excelling.
That's
it wasn't No, it's not cap. It's actual historical facts and data that back this up. But I don't understand. So what would you rather see? Are you saying that you would rather see all women just leave the workforce, go back into the home, and then all the responsibility is on these men to make all the money, to raise their families and to raise their kids, and then women need to be...
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because
the only reason...
Then don't present... you didn't see what you just did yet? You try to present that thing as if it was something that... you try to make it look real nice and put it in a bow for men. Say that, yeah, we're just doing this to help you. As soon as they said, no, we would like you to do that, oh, that's ridiculous. Why did you try to paint this thing out to be like you was helping me out? Like, niggas don't know that Jazz, everybody knows. Everybody knows what's happening, all right? We know. You want to go to work, and it ain't for the family. That's not what it's for. It's really about it. Like, oh, you want to go back in the house? Yeah, let's say yes. You don't want to actually, you're not working for the family. You're working for yourself. And women just won't say that shit. Because as soon as they get tired of work, now they don't want to work. Which means once again, everything is for them. Not all women, not all. A lot of them do it. There's a lot. They pick and choose when they want to work or don't work because say, oh, I'm tired, I'm drained. There's a lot of them.
So are more men going to step up and become care workers? Y'all are not doing that.
It'll be more jobs.
And if y'all are so smart, why don't more? If y'all are the better teachers, then
yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I personally think the way society is so expensive right now, that's why both parties have to work. But you know, obviously raising your kids, you can't. I mean, if you're paying for someone to look after your kids, it's another thing, isn't it? But I wouldn't say women are the reason why the kids are going crazy. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say because they're going back to work. I wouldn't say that. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's your boy, A-Dog TV. Another Dev Gossip TV. I'm out.